On this King Damu, I'm having an interview. Shout out to Music Boo, shout out to Tool Fam, shout out to everybody who support me, my family, and everyone else. They know who they is.
Alright, I got a question for you. First question is, where are you from?
Well, originally, I've been back and forth and everything from Florida to South Carolina, but born and raised, I was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Okay. What kind of upbringing did you have?
Well, I mean, it was a normal upbringing, but it was a little less than average because, you know, how it is in the low-income communities. Housing, never had a birthday party, didn't have a good childhood, really didn't have a childhood at all. Really had to go too fast, you know what I mean? So I would be, it's a normal childhood.
I feel you. All right. When did you realize that you wanted to actually start making music, and what makes you want to make music?
Well, at the age that I wanted to, I was at least about 13 and 14, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that I used to see on the music videos. Back then they had, BET was still alive. They had MTV. MTV was very hot for videos, music videos, VH1, stuff like that. And I used to watch the videos, and the sound of the music that I used to like. I used to sing, rap, make little rhymes, you know what I mean? And that's what inspired me,
I feel you. So with your synopsis of rap music, and liking it at a young age, and wanting to feel like you could do it too, what rappers influenced you the most to make you feel like, hey, this is something I can do?
I would say, first and foremost, I would say Tupac Shakur. LL Cool J. Back in my time, what influenced me. I would say the Hot Boys, Juvenile, BG.
Yeah.
Rakim, KRS-One, Q-Tip, Biggie Smalls, most definitely.
Yeah. So what? Okay, as we know, in the different coasts in the U.S., we have different genres of rap music. What genre of rap music from which place do you most have the similarity to? Like, such as, how we got down south rap, we got the West Coast style rap, Which one do you generalize yourself with the most?
Well, I have two questions for that.
Yeah.
Actually two answers for that. I would say, to narrow it down, I would say most of a southern thing, but I have a different style, you know what I mean? From the south, and that's just in me, you feel what I'm saying? But, how I look at it, I don't generalize myself to be to be in a gym, you know what I mean? Of rap. I would say I have my own style, my own swag, my own ability to bring out the best music as possible that I want to do.
Okay. So it's basically you make your own route. You started off your own tree, basically.
Yeah.
You take something from everybody, put it all together, culminates you, makes you the person in the rap industry who you say that you want to be.
Yeah.
All right. Now, so as we know, it's a lot of people rapping. Like, everybody wants to be a rapper now. Like everybody and their grandmother thinks they got a verse, right? It's the truth. So what is it about you that specializes you in what you do, with your craft that everybody else does? Basically, what I'm trying to say is, what makes King Damu somebody who people want to actually feel like, hey, I want to invest in this person what do you have to offer that everybody else doesn't have to offer? And what basis can you bring to an organization, a music group, a company, that everybody else can't bring?
Okay. You know, what everybody else is bringing to the table is, I'm looking at some of these rappers today, you know what I mean? And everything is art. Whatever you set your mind to, and whatever is within you, you seem to bring out. And that is art right there. That what makes you an artist. And what makes me different, not saying that I'm better than any rapper out there, but what separates me from a lot of these rappers and what I'm seeing, because you have a lot of people that listening to these rap songs that these rappers are making, and it's really not about nothing, it's about the same thing over and over and over and over. And it's either two things, the reason why they rap about things over and over and over. Because one, because they're trying to attract to the masses of their upbringing. So that's why they rap about that music. That's what they want to hear. Another thing, the reason why they rap about that type of music is because they've never been through anything. So if a person has not ever been through anything, what can they rap about? Things about what they're getting. You know what I mean? And I feel that I've been through things. I'm not saying that none of these rappers haven't been through anything. I'm not throwing no shade, not throwing no diss. I'm not saying that they haven't been through anything. But what I'm bringing to the table is I can rap about bullshit, and I can rap things that are conscious. And what separates me from them is I can make music as an artist that can appeal to the masses and be conscious at the same time, and manipulate that form and grow off of that and build something that people will like.
Okay, that's understandable. So when you say that you can speak of a conscious aspect, right? What conscious aspect are you speaking of? Because we have a lot of people such as like Common, Talib Kweli. Those guys, they were in the light for a little while. They made what they were supposed to make, and now they're like in the shadows. We got Wiz Khalifa's, we got Chief Keefs, we got so many of these other people that now they seem to be just purely outshining these conscious rappers. So what about your conscious raps will appeal to the masses, such as their of their type of raps?
Yeah. Okay. The people, the masses, of course you gotta worry about catering to them first. Because if you don't cater to them, they won't be able to cater to you. If they don't cater to you, you can't feed your family.
That's true.
And I gotta cater to them. This is what they want. And what I'm giving to them, it's gonna be real facts about the streets, the game that's out there, the game these niggas play, the game these hoes be playing. You feel what I'm saying? Bringing up my generation, you feel what I'm saying? And sometimes it's okay to slip in a little consciousness, but whatever I speak, it's gonna be a little consciousness to keep your head up and know what's out there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, in one rap I got, it's talking about the dope game.
You dabbled in that before?
Yeah.
I feel you.
I didn't want to, but in a sense I had to. And have a rhyme with that, you know what I mean? And it's really telling people what's out there, you know what I mean? do what you gotta do, because if you're hustling out there and you on the grind 9 to 5, what are you actually doing it for? Are you doing it for your family? Are you doing it, or you just doing it to have this, to have that? And that's the purpose of grinding, because if you don't have a purpose to hustle, a purpose with your grinding, it really means nothing, and then you find yourself getting jammed up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, how can I say, in like the next 2-3 years, right? If someone could offer you a deal and offer you publishing and offer you and say, all right, cool, I'm gonna give you a chance, right? Where would be the first place you would go to that you think that the people will feel you to be able to spread your word out and say, King Damu, yeah, that's that nigga right there. His shit is real. Where would you go?
I would go, say, one place.
Yeah, one place.
Maybe 2.
Well, go ahead, do your thing.
I would say I would go to 2 places. I would go back home, my city, Fort Lauderdale, 954, and because that's where my roots from. And of course, you know, I got to show love for NYC, Brooklyn, Bronx, you know, Manhattan, Queens. Got to show love to that, because without this here, like Diddy said, you can't make it in New York, you can't make it anywhere.
Facts.
And this right here is just a stepping stone for me, you know. And by being in NYC, this gave me the real opportunity to see what life is about. You know what I mean?
Facts. All right, well, let's give our closing regards up and let's.
All right. I want to make a shout out to Ty Mcdonald, actually who I'm interviewing with right now. I want to make a shout out to Donald Mitchell, CEO of Music Booth, Tube fam, YouTube, all the Facebook users that's hate. You feel me saying? I want to shout out to Twitter. I want to shout out to the Physic, you feel me saying? You already know. And I want to just shout out to the people that I don't even know that supports me anyway. And I'm not just King Damu.
Philly.